Hi, my name's Tally, and today I will be explaining the areas inside the heart and also how the blood flows inside the heart and coronary circulation. So, I drew photos. So, this first part is a diagram of the heart. The systemic aorta is here. Everything that is red is oxygenated blood, and what is blue is deoxygenated blood. So up here we have the systemic aorta, and we have the pulmonary vein here. We have the pulmonary aorta here. The left auricle mitral valve is here. The left ventricle is here. The aortic valve is here in this area. The interventricular septum is here. The right ventricle is here, and it's blue. The aorta is here. The pulmonary valve is here. The inferior vena cava is here. The tricuspid valve is here. The right auricle is here. And the superior vena cava is here. So on this bottom part, this other diagram, basically the blood flows from the body through the inferior vena cava into the right auricle, sorry, I don't know what that was, into the right auricle. It goes through the tricuspid valve into the right ventricle and to the lungs through the pulmonary artery through the pulmonary valve. On the left side, it goes from the lungs through the pulmonary veins into the left auricle, through the mitral valve into the left ventricle, and then it goes through the aortic valve to the body through the aorta, and then it repeats. So another diagram here shows that it goes from the pulmonary veins through the left atrium into the mitral valve, through the left ventricle, into the aortic valve, through the aorta, to the body, through the superior and inferior vena cava, to the right atrium, through the tricuspid valve, and through into the right ventricle, through the pulmonary valve, to the pulmonary artery, into the lungs, and into the pulmonary veins, and then it repeats itself. When it goes from the pulmonary veins through into the left atrium, it's oxygenated, and when it goes through the superior vena cava, it is deoxygenated, and then the cycle just repeats itself. So as you saw, the superior vena cava is at the top and the inferior vena cava is at the bottom. The pulmonary circuit is what moves the blood from the right side of the heart from the right side of the heart to the lungs and back to the heart. And the systemic circuit moves blood from the left side of the heart to the head and body and returns it to the right side of the heart. And that was my explanation of how blood flows through the body and the anatomy of the heart.